Oh, there you go. Okay, that'll work.
Oh,
Whoa,
Moines
fast.
and we just left it because it
Yeah,
was probably.
you might have to practice that a little bit. Maybe that's too much. Woo! Thank you. This is fun. Okay. I'm gonna be like, everyone's gonna be like, whoa. Okay. Thank you. Test, test. Oh boy. Sorry, figuring out how to drive this. Whoa. We increased the speed from last night's game as we were trying to scroll during a breakaway and the camera wasn't keeping up. So now we're on light speed mode. Hopefully, I don't make anyone motion sickness. Motion ill? Give anyone motion sickness. Storm getting ready to take the ice. Lady Des Moines, Lady Wild already on their bench in their dugout, as the baseball players would say. Coach Gunther helping out today. Coach Music in charge. And is that Coach Krusek? I think they said Coach Krusek also helping there on the right side of the bench. Thank you for the Wood family for providing this awesome tripod setup with joystick controls. Hopefully I can drive it okay for you guys today for your viewing pleasure. And hopefully you can hear me. All right. Storm 14U taking the ice for their first game. First warm-up of the first game of the Pucktoberfest. Thank you. If you want a side commentary, you can just grab that. A little nervous myself. I haven't called the game in a while. Just a disclaimer, I do not own the rights to this music, if anybody cares. It is going to be happening here today, though. We've got Sarah Gunther running the tunes for us. The game before had no music, and it was really quiet here. And we're in the Big Bowl today in West Des Moines, Iowa, of the Mid-Energy Complex Rexplex. They have 2 sheets of ice here, 4 full-size basketball courts, batting cages, a full-size indoor turf, which looked like it was broken into 3 soccer-sized fields. So pretty cool place. Great concessions. Can't complain. Woo! Definitely going to be able to keep up with the breakaways with this baby. So far, this is the Des Moines Youth Hockey Association Pucktoberfest. The Storm 19U team has played 2 games already, and they are 2-0. So congratulations to them. Great showing so far. Can't wait to see what happens throughout the rest of the weekend. And this is the 14U's first game of the tournament. They have 2 games today and 2 games tomorrow. Only 3 teams in this division. So Storm being joined by Des Moines, Lady Wild, we are playing today, and Omaha, Lady Lancers. Have some new faces here, new to me as well on the team. So I have my lineup on a little tiny piece of paper. So I'm going to try to get everyone's name correct, and hopefully I don't make too many mistakes. I'll go down the roster that I have. I think most players are here today. Number 9, Olivia Cunningham. Number 10, Sadie Bushhouse. She is out this weekend, but not forgotten. Number 11, Annalyn Music. 15, Riley Bruner. 19, Brooklyn Wood. Number 20, Madison Smith. Number 24, Evelyn Ramus. 67, Jordan Petley. 77 in net, Emily Austin. 78, Ariel Gunther. 88, Lauren Chucky. 93, Zoe Ross. 96, Lexi Porta. And that should be it for this weekend. Again, Adam Music stepping up to help coach, head coach this weekend. Coach Colleen is out of town, assisted by Coach Gunther and Coach Krusik. Des Moines quick to pressure into the Storm defensive zone. Puck battle against the near side boards here. Comes out with Annalyn Music. Makes her way into the offensive zone. She's going to maybe get a shot off or a pass to Cunningham in front of the net, and a goal. Rebound. Olivia Cunningham, I believe, from Annalyn Music. Quick goal out the gate there for the Storm on the board. 1-0 against the Des Moines Lady Wild. Cunningham? Yep. From Annalyn. Music again up to Ramus. Puck knocked away towards the near side board. Ramus there. Centering pass. Deflected. Shot sent in from Smith near the point. Back to Lexi Porta. They've given her some room here for a slapper right off of number 13. She did. I wouldn't have liked that. I don't think she liked it. Into neutral ice. Ooh. Porta is going to send a bouncer off the wall here to neutral ice, picked up by Des Moines. Ramus knocks it out. Collected by Des Moines. Entire Storm team will go for a line change. Kind of scary, but they made it there. Sent in deep behind the net by Des Moines. Chucky kicks it up the boards to Ross. And kind of gingerly floats by everyone towards the far side board. finally picked up Riley Bruner, sends it up to Zoe Ross. Waiting patiently at the blue line. She goes around a couple shot leg pad save from Des Moines. Des Moines got a good chance at a breakout here. Pass not completed, but does go back into Storm defensive zone behind the net. Bruner looking to send that up to Petley, not intercepted, not caught, excuse me. Wood now out with Ross and Petley. Ross intercepts. Still here in center ice, figuring out how to drive this. Apologies. Puck ends up with Petley. Brooklyn. Brooklyn's going to dump and go for a line change. Puck kept it at the point from Lexi Porta sent in, leg pad save. Now with Krusik. Krusik making some swerves here, trying to get some room to make a move. Still with the puck. She gets pickpocketed by Des Moines, who breaks out into the neutral zone. Number 26, Des Moines got 2 to get by. And nice poke check there from the Storm. Puck back up with Krusik. Nice swerve, couple swerves and a shot, leg pad save. Des Moines trying to work it up the near side boards. It does squirt out. Not going to be icing, picked up by Lexi Porta behind the net. Looking to get out up the far side boards. She does get that up to teammate Petley. Des Moines gets by one. They're going to get a shot off. Almost caught by Austin, but she threw it down on ice and covered it for the whistle. Storm up 1-0 after a quick goal from Music to Cunningham within the first 30 seconds of the first period. 1-0. Nice. Puck drop goes back to Des Moines at the point. They send it in wide left behind the net. Bruner intercepts the centering pass. Goes around the back of her net. Tries to go up the far side board. Stopped by Des Moines. Puck kicked back into neutral zone. Avon with some pressure along the. Oops, sorry. There we go. While still in neutral ice here, no one really gaining control of the puck. Ramus and Cunningham along the boards. Puck squirts out. Almost collected by Wood, just couldn't quite settle it on her stick. Still back and forth. Puck comes all the way down into the Storm defense zone. Picked up by Chucky. Sent up the near side boards. Oh my goodness, that's the wrong way. Okay. Chucky again over to Wood in neutral territory. Wood's going to send that in off of Petley's stick, I believe. Was that icing? Unfortunately, that was icing, and it'll come back down to Storm. Defensive zone. We are hopping here today. Again, I do not own the rights to this music. So don't get me in trouble. Puck comes out to Alexi Porta. She's got some room, so she's going to take that. She goes through central ice here looking for a pass or not, but she's going to go with it. She's going to go around the back of the net, try the wrap around move. Not going to make it, but centering pass over to Music. Can't quite settle it on her stick. Music backhand. Back up to the point here with Smith. Des Moines knocks it back into neutral zone. Picked up by Porta again along the far side boards. Bouncer up to Wood. Or sorry, that's Ross. Excuse me, Ross looking to make a centering pass. She does just get by Music's stick. Unable to connect completely there. There are a bunch of sticks in the way. Des Moines back to the center ice. They've got a 2-on-2. Smith, nice defensive move there to knock that puck away And back with the storm here. Still not used to who these players are. Apologies. Blind pass from Des Moines intercepted to, or pass straight to Ross. She's going to capitalize on that with a high shot just up over the top of the goal. Almost went in. Wood right in front there. Pass, backhand, rebound. Puck kicked away towards the near side board. Still with the storm here, storm control. Chucky's going to send it back deep along the back of the net. Wood over there, also Krusek. Storm defense playing a little cautious there. Puck comes out to neutral zone. Back up to Krusek. Krusek's going to get a shot off the face. Goalie does manage to keep that from going in. No goal. We've got Ariel Gunther in pursuit here along the near side boards. Gunther, nice pass there over to Wood. Wood stays with it. She might get a shot off here right into the O of the goalie. Back up to Chucky. She shot blocked there in front. Still in front. Lots of opportunities here for the Storm in front. Des Moines doing a good job at clogging it up though. I think we need a line change. We do get a couple forwards swapped out here. Puck in the meantime back to Bruner. Central territory. She's got some room. She's going to take that in. Still has room. She's being pushed to the far side board, but she goes right in front. Huge shot deflected and scrum in front of the net. No goal. Somehow they managed to kick that out. That was exciting. Ooh, Des Moines getting a little feisty here. Cunningham battling up against the boards. Falling down a couple of times. But Des Moines players not having it. Puck's going to come up to Bruner at the point. She's going to send that in. Wide right, along the back of the net. Remus there. She's going to pick that up to Lexi Porter. She's going to take another slapper. Oh, just wide right of the net. I think it might have been deflected by the stick. Des Moines does intercept, and they've got a 2-on-1. Nice poke check there from Bruner. Right at the line to knock that puck away. And then there's a collision of two players. I'm not sure what. Offsides, maybe?
Yeah, it was offside.
Oh, offside. Got it. I was like, you don't blow the whistle just because they fall down. That was offside, so my hockey eye is not the best. But I try. Good hit on Ross there up against the boards, but she's tough. She can take it, even though there's no checking allowed. Kind of, a bunch of people slipped up here in front of the net. It looks like Lexi actually kicked that into Emily's glove, and she does get the whistle for the breakage in play. Stoppage in play here. We do need a reset. It was getting a little crazy there for a minute. 3:03 left in the first. Storm up 1-0 against Des Moines Lady Wild. Soft shot backhand there from Des Moines. And puck comes around near side boards. Through center ice, Ross has it. She's going to send a high chipping pass over to someone. Apologies. Shot though did not connect. Nice centering pass again. Nobody quite there, but Wood there. And Ross gets a rebound. Goal. You need to slow down. I can't talk this fast. So we had, it looked like Wood in front of the net with Ross. And puck bounced around, and Ross got the rebound for his second goal for the Kansas City Storm. Now up 2-0 against the Des Moines Lady Wild. Oh, that looks like offsides. Okay. Oh, just a smidge offsides there for that pass to go in. Right idea, though, ladies. Music taking the drop. She's got Gunther and number 27, Krusek. Krusek quick to follow it in around the back of the Des Moines net. She's going to send that up to Bruner at the point. Bruner's going to send it back to her. Back around the back of the net. Des Moines there to collect, but they can't settle the puck. Ariel Gunther kicks it quickly back to Bruner. Sends it back to Gunther. Knocked away at the blue line. Picked up by Gunther. Sent it in deep along the back of the net. Des Moines takes a U-turn. Shot from Bruner at the point, deflected, passed into Gunther, not connected. Going to come up to Chucky here at the point. She manages to keep it in, sends it back down. On the far side board, back to Cunningham. Collected by Des Moines. Storm going for a change. Nice poke check there to get that knocked away. Picked up by Music. She's going to get a shot off. Block, goalie, leg pad. Smith there to try and keep it in, but Des Moines does pressure it. Comes back to Portas, who dumps it all the way back in along the back of the Des Moines net. Des Moines does manage to get that one by their point there, and on net, Emily knocks it towards Smith, who picks it up. Pass blocked off of a skate. Pass from Des Moines blocked off of the ref and dumped into the Storm offensive zone. Porta at the near side board. Sent it deep, but came back up to her. She sends it back in again. Des Moines has it along the back of their net, trying to break out. Kept in, shot. Stick save. Evelyn Remus over to Petley. Petley shot, but the buzzer rang. That'll be the end of the first period. Storm 2, the Des Moines Lady Wild 0. End of the first period here at the Pucktoberfest. If I can mute this, I'm going to drink some water here in a second. All right. Heading into the second period here. Wood taking a drop. She's got Petrie and Ross. Defense, we have Bruner and Chucky. Oh, nice high saucer pass there from Bruner, but we're back in neutral ice here. Bruner up to Petley. She's going to drive in. Shot. Save from the goalie. Oh my goodness, sorry. Des Moines, great control here through center ice, but play broken up by excellent defensive plays there on the Storm defense. Des Moines trying hard to keep it in their zone, but does come out into neutral ice. Wood tries to make a move, gets the puck knocked away from her towards far side boards, picked up by Des Moines. Good stick check there from Chucky. Still up near the blue line here. Finally, puck's going to... Nope, puck's still in the neutral zone. Music over to Gunther. She's got a little bit of room. Gunther sends a side pass over to Petley. Sorry. Trying to figure out some scrum in front of the net here. A couple shots got off there in the meantime. All leg pad saves from the Des Moines goalie. Along the far side boards. Krusik, it looks like. They're giving her a little bit of room. She's looking to make a pass to Music. Music can't get the shot off. Great pressure here from the Storm. We now have Smith and Porta out on D. And Music, Krusik, and Gunther on forwards. Krusik's going to pick that up. So they were giving her time to make a move there, but then got poked away. Porta up at the point, sends it in deep along the back of the net. Gunther's there. She's got Smith up at the other point. She sends it up to Smith. Smith sends it back down to Music. Smith calling for it at the line here. Kept in at the point by Porta. Up to Krusik. Krusik shot. Oh, almost bounced off the goalie and back in the back, but it bounced off her and deflected out of the net. So, no goal. Ooh. I feel like I'm playing a video game. Okay. All right. Wood, Cunningham, Ramus. Forward, shot wide left of the net. And wow, around the backside of the goal there from Wood. That was off the back of the goalie almost. It looks like from the peanut gallery up here. She was almost directly to the side of the net. Brooklyn Wood with Storm's third goal of the game. We've got some fans here with signs. 19U team showing some support to the 14U. I love it. Bruner off the wall to Ramus. Ramus is going to send it in deep. Puck along the back of the Des Moines goal. Ramus picks it up, tries the backhand, deflected. She's going to send that up to Bruner at the point. Bruner's not giving any room, so she's going to dump it back along the wall. Centering pass out to Wood. Can't get settled on her stick. Back to Bruner at the point. She's going to dump it deep. Des Moines picks it up along the back of the net. Cunningham applying pressure. And Des Moines going to now dump it back behind Storm's goal. Bruno there to collect. Up to Cunningham. Cunningham, beautiful out over to Ross, center ice. She's going to make her way around one. Going to go around the back of the net, looking to make her pass. She sends it over to Bruner at the point. Bruner, through the 5-hole for our fourth goal. Zoe Ross to Riley Bruner. And that puck sneaks through the 5-hole there. I don't think the goalie was ready for that. But that'll be goal 4 for the Storm. 7:53 left in the second. Music taking a drop. Ross remains out with Petley. Porta and Smith on D. '63 is going to get a shot. Blocker saved from Emily. Puck goes all the way across to Ross, who's wide open, but quickly met by some of Des Moines. Puck along the back of the net. Kicked over near side boards. Porta's going to pinch down. She does keep that in, sends it back along the back of the net. Music there with some pressure. Back up to Porta again. She's going to take a slapper off of the leg pad. Leg pad save. Music and Petley and Wood along the far side boards trying to keep it in up at the point here. And they do. Picked up by Smith and sent in. Ross along the back of the boards here. Going to come out with Des Moines. Although still unable to, Des Moines still unable to keep this outshot towards net. Stick save from the goalie. Back up to Porta again. Just going to dump it down in. Wood now along the back of the net. Oh, nice pass. Just not quite to the person that was open. But I like the idea. Again, good pressure here from Kusick. And Gunther to try and keep that in. It does come back out to neutralize. Got Gunther and Porta battling here along the near side boards. Kind of back and forth with the blue line. Wood's going to get a shot off, but deflected. Gunther centering pass, not quite connected from her teammates. And we're along the near side board. Kind of lots of back and forth. Puck comes out to Wood's going to get some control over here. She's going to send it to Smith. Smith's going to, pass intended for Gunther. Looks like couldn't quite connect. Back up to Porta. Almost missed that at the point, so she decides to dump back in deep along the back. Still scrum in front of the net. Kind of everybody shoving here, but they're going to get a whistle. I don't think she really had it covered, but too many skates in the way. And we'll get a full line change for both teams. Music, Cunningham, Remus. Oh, quick shot off from Remus there in front. Just wide right or deflected. Back up to Chucky at the point. She tries to send that in. Bad bounce off of a Des Moines player who gets a quick breakaway, but there. Riley Bruner catches up to her in defense. Still in the Storm defensive zone here, trying to get control of the puck. Cunningham does get it out to neutral zone. Both teams trying to get some control here. Bruner pass up to Music at the point, deflected into the Storm offensive zone. Music around the side of the net. Nice backhand pass there. Oh, can't quite connect with Cunningham in front. Des Moines collects, tries to break up. Back to center ice. Gunther there, great pressure there to almost get that puck away. Still back and forth a little bit. Kind of back and forth. Des Moines going to get a soft shot off, but wide right of the net. Emily kicks that away. Gunther sends it into neutral zone. Ross at the backhand into the O zone, but Des Moines first player to get there. Des Moines around the back of their net looking to take it up the near side boards. They do. Number 4 gaining some speed. She's got 2 to get around. She decides to take a shot deflected by Smith. Now behind the back of the net, out in front, right in the middle where we don't want to be, but Smith and Porta both there, kind of kicking around. Nobody can really get control. Smith finally does. She sends it up, but kept in at the point by Des Moines. Shot deflected in front. Finally out to Gunther, sends it up to Ross. Ross takes it in. Hard shot from the point, deflected off of Des Moines. Picked up by Des Moines. coming through center ice. Puck back and forth again here a little bit. Des Moines going to send it deep around the back of the net. Lexi Porta to collect. Puck knocked away, picked up by Wood. Wood's got both of her forwards there ready. Ross picks up a puck that got lost, shot off the goalie's face mask now on the back of the net. Ooh, sorry. Des Moines. Sorry, I was watching. I don't know. A huge collision here on the near side boards. It's probably going to be mine. Yes. So, a couple players went down. Checking. Okay. Checking. Our first penalty of the game here, ladies and gentlemen, and it's my daughter for checking. She does not mind the physicality, although this is a non-checking league. Should be a minute 30. Storm on penalty kill. We have nice block there in front by Kusick. Cunningham. That did come out. We didn't see it, but it is not out now, and there are offsides. Offsides on Des Moines. So we have Bruner, Kusick, Cunningham, and Chucky out on our penalty kill. 125 left in the second. 43 seconds left in the penalty. I don't know. It looks like they're just doing 1 minute penalties. Des Moines going to try and reset here, but pass intercepted. Neutral ice by Kusick. Takes it down. Puck kind of gets knocked away. Back to neutral ice. We've got our two defenders playing it safe here on the penalty kill. 21 seconds left. Cunningham along the back of the Chucky along the back of the net. Up to Cunningham. Puck does get back out into neutral. So I'm sorry. And does come all the way down for icing. Lost control there for a second. Okay. It's really fast. All right, personnel teams. Got Ross, Smith, Bruner still out, and Petley. Smith's gonna take that out into the neutral zone. Oh, hold out of the box. Music in. Des Moines was gonna get a shot off, and they did up and over the shoulder of the goalie for their first goal of the game. Looks like number 63, Des Moines. Looks like we were just getting off of just recovering from the penalty. But our fifth player couldn't quite make it over to where the action was. Des Moines on the board with 1, Storm 4, 27 seconds left in the second. Petley knocked that away, but tied up there. They tried to stick up. Porta collects along the back of the Storm net. She gets pickpocketed, but Des Moines can't get a shot off. That'll be the end of the second period. Storm 4, Lady Wild 1. Have a quick break here. I will clear my throat. hit Bruner and center ice. It's backwards. Okay. Start of the third period here. We're going to have a penalty right out the gate. I didn't see it. Annalyn? No? Evelyn hooking, I think. Yep. All right, Remus in the box for our second penalty of the game. That's okay. Storm will be on a penalty kill. Music, Cunningham, Smith, and Porta out for the penalty kill. Des Moines shot blocked in front by Porta, kicked away up towards the point. Sent back in, picked up by Porta again. She's got Music and Cunningham to her left. Pass over to Cunningham. Oh, but then she goes offside. My bad. I didn't mean to pass that in front of the blue line. Go through the blue line first. Well, that was a good pass, though. Okay. Des Moines with control, met by pressure from Cunningham along the near side board. Chucky now with it along the back of the net. She's going to be given some room. She takes it around, gets it out, pass over to Cunningham. Center ice. That was a good pass. Cunningham's going to take it in. She gets poke checked away. Picked up by Des Moines. 7 seconds left in the penalty kill. Des Moines shot looks like they fanned on it. Went into Bruner's legs. But play broken up there by the Storm. Music, beautiful pass over to Cunningham. She's wide open here, but puck gets knocked away at center ice. Number 8 takes it in and gingerly sends it across, and it just hits the side of the goal there for the Wild second goal of the game. I think that was like right as the penalty expired again.
Accidental pass that went in.
Yeah, it looks almost like a centering pass, intended centering pass. Nobody was over there, but the puck just caught the edge of the post and went in. So Des Moines 2, Storm 4, 10:31 left in the third. Kind of back and forth here. Porter will try that pass again over to Gunther. She does connect, and they pressure into the zone. It looked to be offsides to me, dumped back in by Porter at the blue line, but they did not call that. So along the near side board, Pusik has it. She's going to get a shot up and right into the chest of the goalie, who collects it for the whistle. Drop back to Pusik. Tried to drop it to Gunther. Gunther sent it back to Smith. Smith in the center. Lots of traffic collected by Des Moines, brought out into neutral ice. Gunther with some pressure to keep that from going in the zone. Ooh, sorry. So along the near side boards, Storm does manage to jump into their offensive zone, picked up by Des Moines, who does manage to break back out into neutral ice, sent back in by Music, but Porta just a step offside there for a whistle. Both teams line change here. Music, Ross, Pusik. Nope, Petley. Petley right winger. That's Chucky. Bruner back. Puck that back to Bruner. Bruner up to Ross. Ross is going to drive in near side boards. Back to Ross here. Sends it. Oh, the centering pass just kind of sitting right there for a millisecond. Nobody could get their stick on it. Des Moines trying to break out. We've got one to beat. Bruner knocks that away. Good defense there along the far side boards. Bruner music. Petley picks up. She's got Ross over here. Nice cross-ice pass over to Ross, who was waiting for that one shot, deflected wide right, back along the back of the net. Sorry, this thing kind of has a mind of its own sometimes. Okay. Unable to keep that in for offsides on the Storm. Another line change here. We've got Wood will take the drop, Ramus and Cunningham. Wingers, defense, Porta and Wood. All right. Wood takes that in, loses the puck along the near side boards up to Ramus. Smith gonna pinch down, centering pass, just kind of gets deflected into the goalie who drops down for the cover. 8:08 left in the third. Oh, it looks like they're tracking shots on goal. Storm has 21 to Des Moines 8. So puck over to Cunningham, can't get that back on the forehand with her stick for the shot. Des Moines collects. Attempted breakout pass missed by everybody. Picked up by Smith in the defensive zone. She's going to try to get this up the far side boards. And they do. Comes out with Cunningham. Ooh, she got stopped right at the blue line. Back with Des Moines, who does get a shot off, but wide right, deflected off of Porta's stick along the near side boards here with Smith and Ramus. They do manage to get it out. Like Des Moines sends it deep, but they were too far past all the lines, so that'll be icing. No. Well, not icing because they're dropping it right there, so I don't know what that was. Offside? Ooh, this is fast. We're going to change the speed for the next game while we figure out our sweet spot here. High shot, blocked in front by Emily Austin on the far side boards. Petley tries to send it up to herself off the boards, but collected by Des Moines. Good defense there by Gunther to break up that play. Still with Des Moines along the far side boards. Puck does squirt out to Gunther, sends it forward into neutral zone. Des Moines beats everyone to the puck, sends it to their player. Center ice, she's going to get a hard shot off and a glove catch from Austin. Oh, no big deal. I catch pucks all day. Good job, girl. Emily Austin with a save there. That was a hard shot from center ice. Brooklyn Wood taking the drop. Ross. Her other winger with Petley. Porta Smith on D. Excuse me. Petley with it. She's got Smith wide open there. She does send it up to the point. Smith dumps it down in. And saved by the goalie. Drops down. Keep the same lines here. I don't know if you can tell, the girls have dyed parts of their hair pink for breast cancer awareness. Smith up at the blue line tries to keep that in deflected. They do keep it in. Ends up with Wood. Can't quite settle with puck. Neither can Des Moines. Wood's going to get a shot off. Oh, just stick save there from the goalie. That was going in. Porta sends a centering pass. Not connected with anyone. Wide left. Back along the... Oh, puck comes up to Petley. Can't quite get a shot off. She picks it back up there. She's going to send that over to Wood. Wood shot blocked. Petley along the back of the net. Back to Wood. Going to try this again. It's going to come up to Smith. She's got some space. She takes a shot, but blocked in front by Moines. And puck comes out to Lexi Porta, who doesn't have any time, so she dumps that back in, but we are offside. I'm on low power mode. Okay, let's 5 minutes. My phone can make it. Hopefully I don't die here in the middle of the end of the game. Music taking the drop. Ramus and Cunningham wingers. Got Chucky and Bruner back on D. Still in the neutral zone here. Finally gonna be picked up by Des Moines. Here, she's got a breakaway, but it is 3-on-1, and the Storm defense is hard to get by. Okay, puck comes out. Sent back in by Des Moines. Still with Des Moines. Shot, but wide right. Picked up by Bruner along the back of the net. They're going to give her wheels a little room here. She's gonna make a drive. She's got one off to her right. And she's going to go all the way in. Nice centering pass. Cunningham just in front of the pass. Pass back to the blue line. Missed as well. They're going to wave off that icing. Oh, she thought it was ice. I think somebody thought it was ice, so they didn't play the puck, but it's okay. We recovered. Bruner up to Krusek, center ice. She's got 2 to get by. She's got Ramus to her left. She sends it over to Ramus. Ramus is going to drive in shot. Blocked off the leg pad. Des Moines trying to break out. They do. They've got 3 to get by. Takes a little swerve and a wide shot. Save, and a save by Emily Austin. Porta there getting up gingerly along the far side board. She didn't like that, but shaking it out. Smith able to get it out. Picked up by 19. Brought in. Almost connected there for Ariel Gunther in front. Lexi Porta slapper wide right. I think I would have got. Looks like people are getting out of the way of that. Up the boards again. Porta. She's gonna take another slapper off of the stick or the hand of a Des Moines player along the back of the net. Gunther there with some pressure. Krusek back to Gunther along the near side boards. Gunther's going to backhand it up to Wood. Wood's got a little room. She's going to try and bounce past it, but caught by Des Moines player. Brought through central ice. Play broken up there by Wood and Smith. Picked up by Porta along the back of the net. My goodness, I can't drive this. Porta over to Ross. Ross tries to dump it down in. 2:29 left in the third. Offside Storm. Feel like I need an energy drink to keep up all this. All right. Music, Ross, Petley, 63 is going to get a shot deflected by Bruner up off the glass behind the net. There you go. Music pass up to Ross. They do get it out. Ross in control. She's going to drive in. She's got 1 to get by. She tries to drop past the Petley, but puck tied up. Music out in front. Ross with 2 players along the board. Finally, puck does come out, but Music had moved. And no action happening there. Back into neutral ice. Chucky and Music along the near side boards. Des Moines trying to make a pass there. Great read by Ross to intercept that and break up that play. Bruner, quick pass over to Music, just past her stick. Lots of back and forth here. Nobody, lots of traffic. Nobody can seem to set anything up. So, but there's hockey off of the side of the net. Emily drops down on it, but puck gets away from her before she can cover it. Cunningham, nice flip up the near far side boards, but kept in at the point by Des Moines. Remus with it, trying to get it out. And Storm does get it out. Cunningham off to the races. And now we'll see if we can collect and reset here. Chucky up to Cunningham along the near side board. 30 seconds left in the game. Des Moines hard pass all the way along, back up to Brunner at the point. She sends it into the center. Lots of traffic. Cunningham tries to get a shot off. Unsuccessful. Back out to Brunner. Backhand over to Cunningham. Pickpocketed by Des Moines.
Off.
And that'll be offside on Des Moines. 2.1 seconds left. Storm up 4-2 against Des Moines Lady Wild. Wood sends that forward, but time will expire. Storm with the first W of the Pucktoberfest tournament here in Des Moines, Iowa, at the Rexplex. See if I can zoom in. Oh my goodness. I swear I'll get more used to this. Again, thank you for the Wood family for providing this really fancy technical stuff. Thanks for joining. 14 year back in action here. I don't know what's ranked, but 6:15 tonight against Omaha for our game 2 of the Pucktoberfest. So thanks for listening and tuning in, and we'll see you later. Bye, guys.